Hey, it's Chichi from ChichiEruchalu.com, and I'm coming with you today with 7 reasons why your current visibility strategy is failing. So a lot of you know how important visibility is in growing your business, getting you out there, collaborations, connections, relationships, clients, all of that jazz. But what if you're doing all the things, or doing all the things you think you should be doing, but you're not seeing the results that you want? So in this live stream, I'm going to share with you the 7 reasons why your strategy is failing and what to do about it. If you're new to my live streams, like I said, my name is Chichi. I am a visibility coach and business strategist, and I work with female entrepreneurs, helping you to get seen and get found by the people that matter, who are your ideal clients. And so business visibility is my sweet spot, and I come at it from different angles, whether it's the confidence to kind of get out there, get over your fears and share your message, whether it's the strategy in terms of what to do, how to use social media, your website, and all of these things to grow your business and your brand online. All right, so let's jump right in. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for chatting the replay. Do leave comments, do leave questions. I do come back and answer them, and so I appreciate you for that. So let's talk about your visibility strategy. So a couple of weeks ago, we just wrapped up Go Live, Get Found, which was a 5-day challenge to help you basically use and harness Facebook Live for your business and to grow your visibility. Now, one of the things that I said on one of the days in terms of sharing your videos and getting it out there is that everything you do always has to form part of a bigger strategy. And so you're not going to do Facebook Live here or Instagram here and have it as this kind of one siloed piece of marketing. Everything has to fit into an overall strategy. So in today's lessons, I just want to share with you some of the things that you might be doing that are kind of causing you to not have success in your visibility. So if you're watching, do come on, do say hi, let me know where you're watching from, tell me in the comments. I love to connect with my viewers. All right, so number one, like I said, you don't have a big picture in mind. So you might Okay, and we're back. All right, so you might be doing things in your business, and you might be, figuring out what it is that you are kind of putting out there. You might be on different platforms, doing different things with your content, video, everything else like that. However, you don't have a big vision. You don't have a big strategic plan over why you're doing it and how it all feeds into each other. So here's the thing. Number one reason why your current visibility strategy is failing is that it doesn't form part of a bigger picture. So yes, you might do a video here and there. You may post something on your Facebook page, tomorrow. You may put out a blog post another day. But what is it all leading to? How does it fit into everything that you're doing? And so if you don't have a big vision for your business and a big vision for, what is the results I'm trying to get here, you're going to struggle in terms of having these pieces be effective. Hi, Karen. And so you really want to know, what is your overall strategy in your visibility? What is it that you want to achieve? Are you trying to grow your list? Are you trying to get people into your Facebook group? Are you trying to get people to buy your products, to engage with you? Whatever your reason is, you need to be very clear on that. And everything you do in terms of your visibility has to align with that. Hey, Katya, thanks for joining. So number one reason why your visibility strategy is failing is that it's not part of a strategy. You're just doing things haphazardly. You're not connecting anything together. And it's, there's no clear vision as to what you're trying to achieve in your business. Okay. The second reason why your visibility strategy is failing is that you are copying what other people are doing. Now, here's the thing. There isn't anything new in the world. So obviously, we are going to take inspiration and all this sort of thing from other people. But what I mean by this is that you're literally copying what you're seeing other people doing because you think, oh my goodness, this is working for them. Let me go ahead and do it, without fully understanding what their strategy is and why they do it. So for example, I use a lot of video because that works for me. It connects me with my ideal target audience. I find it easy to do and I enjoy it and I love doing it. Now for you, you might hate video, you might not even enjoy video, but you might be an amazing writer. And so you want to use that as your strength to be able to put your message out there and connect with people. So don't look at what other people are doing and start copying them. Don't be copying their strategy, the way they're doing certain things. I mean, obviously in the online space and in business, there are strategies that are kind of fundamental and foundational, and we all do them. But what I mean are those idiosyncrasies, those things that are unique to an individual person, because they might not necessarily work for you. And you, like I said, you don't know what is behind the reason why they're doing what they're doing. Okay? So you want to find out what it is that is important for you, and you want to make sure that you're doing those things. The third reason why your visibility strategy isn't working, and it kind of follows on from number 2, is that you are not playing to your strengths. Okay, so we all have our strength, we all know what we're good at, and I talk about this all the time, like writing is not my strength. I can write, but it's not my strength. Talking, video, audio, that's my strength. And so when I'm looking at my visibility strategy, I want to incorporate as much of that as possible. So for you, you want to think, okay, what works for me? What am I doing? How can I use my strengths to allow my business to grow and connect with my ideal clients in a way that's going to feel comfortable for me and feel good for me, but also give me the results that I'm looking for? And again, when you then decide on what that method is and that methodology, you can then amplify it. So for me, by doing video and then running Facebook ads for those videos, I'm able to take that core strength of mine and amplify it and get it in front of more people. But it all starts with me knowing what is my strength, because I could write a fantastic blog post, for example, but it's not my strength. And I know how to market my videos and I know how to market blogs, but the thing is, we want to play to our strengths. Okay, so if you are not playing to your strengths and you're doing things because you've been told, oh, I need to do those things, but it's not comfortable for you, that comes across in your work, in your messaging and everything. The fourth reason why your visibility strategy isn't working right now is that you lack focus, or you're focusing on the wrong thing. So like I said, having a vision and a clear overall strategy for your business is key. Having a strategy for your visibility and your marketing is also key. But if you're not focused in what you're doing, you're trying to build your list here, you're trying to do this challenge here, it's so messy and it's not focused, then you find that you're going to have a lot of unfinished things and a lot of things that are ineffective. So I always tell my clients, and I do it for myself, we've got to focus. What are we focusing on this month? In terms of visibility, what are we focusing on? So December for me was a lot around podcasts and doing podcast interviews. This big new year has been, I've been doing lots of summit stuff. I'm working on my own stuff behind the scenes. And so you want to have a focus about what you're doing. And that way you can build momentum, you can, leverage it and see real results, okay? So if you're hopping from one thing to other, you're not going to give things long enough to kind of really embed and give things long enough to really grow and see the results from them, okay? The fifth thing is that you're not really implementing your strategy. So you have a strategy for, I'm going to do Facebook video and I'm going to do blogs and I'm going to guest post here. You have this amazing plan, but you're not actually implementing it. So it sits here in your notebook or what have you, or your blackboard, but you're not implementing it. So ask yourself, do you have a plan? Great, you have a plan. Are you actually implementing all of it? Like all of it, every day, consistently? Things like, visibility is one of these things that you have to show up every day and you have to be committed and you have to be consistent. And so if you're not implementing the actual strategy you've created for yourself, then you're going to struggle to see results from it. Hi, Jacqueline. So you want to make sure that your strategy is one that you're taking action on. Action is so key. I always say this all the time, there's no return on investment on ideas. So if you have a lot of ideas of great things you're going to do, but you're not actually doing them, then you're not going to see any return on your investment. You're not going to see any results. So do you have a visibility strategy that you're not implementing? Are there bits of it that you're kind of half-arsing and you're kind of like, well, I'll do some of it, but I'm not going to do all of it because I don't really want to do all of it? That's probably why you're not seeing results, okay? So you really need to be committed to actioning and implementing all of your strategy all the time, every day. Number 6 reason is not being consistent. So again, it follows on from number 5. Yes, you may have a plan, you might start doing it, after a couple of days you get a bit bored or you're not seeing results, you're like, I'm going to just go and do something else and completely do a 180. The problem with that is that you're not giving yourself chance for this thing to embed properly, and you're not giving yourself chance for your strategy to actually start working. If you know marketing, you know that it has a 3-month window. So anything you're doing right now, you're going to see the results of those things in about 90 days time. So if you keep stopping and starting, doing bait and switch, changing things over without having a chance for it to embed and really, get roots and, really dig in, you're going to not see results. So consistency, and I talk about consistency all the time because it's one of my favorite words, but you need to be consistent. You need to show up. You need to do what you need to do all the time, every time, even when you don't feel like it. And, consistency doesn't always mean you doing something like that. So for example, take social media, for example. I'm very consistent with my social media. Now, it's not me hopping on Facebook every day, several times a day, posting on my page or on the channels, you know, we schedule that stuff out. So your consistency doesn't have to come from you physically doing something. It can come from you being smart with the tools that you use, automating things, getting things out there, and so that you can have that perception of consistency, but knowing that things are happening all the time, okay? So you struggling with consistency, have a look at your business right now and see, what can I do to bring a little bit more consistency into my business? Because that could be a reason why your strategy isn't working right now. And that applies to any strategy, visibility, income, anything. You want to be consistent. And finally, you know, the seventh reason why your visibility strategy isn't working is that you are targeting the wrong client and you're in the wrong place. So I see this all the time, okay? So you're either trying to attract everybody, and in doing so you're attracting nobody, or you haven't got a very clear definition of who you are trying to attract. So you're out there in the wrong place, not where they are. And if you are where they are, you're not giving them what they want. So you have a product or service which you love and you think is great, but it's not actually solving the problem that they have. So ask yourself this, okay, if you are, you know, you have a big strategy and you're not copying people and you're tailoring it to your strengths and you're focusing on the right activity and you're implementing your action plan and you're being consistent and you're still not seeing the results, it could be down to the fact that your client avatar is wrong, okay? So you're trying to attract the wrong person, or the person you have, what you're trying to give to them is not what they want, or you are not even in the right place for them to see what you have to offer, okay? That is so fundamental. You know, client clarity is something that a lot of people don't realize is so important. Knowing who your ideal client is, knowing what their problems are, knowing that you have the solution to that problem and they're able and willing to pay for it is so foundational. Once you nail that, you are able to create amazing products and services for them. You know where they hang out, you know how to connect with them, you know the messaging and the words that they use, and you're able to sell your stuff like this, okay? So let me just do a quick recap of the 7 reasons why your current strategy isn't working, and then I would love to take some questions for those of you who are on live. If you're watching the replay and you have a question, still post it in the chat. I will come back and respond. Okay, number 1 reason is that you do not have a strategy, like an overall big picture vision plan for your business, okay? So you are doing all this visibility stuff, but it doesn't fit into anywhere. So you might be posting stuff here, stuff in social media, but nothing is connected and nothing is working together. Number 2, you're copying what other people are doing. So rather than have your own kind of, you know, strategy for yourself based on you and your lifestyle, you know, because knowing who you are, I'm a mom with 2 kids. You're not going to see me doing live streams in the evenings personally because I have kids and they're going to, you know, jump in on those things. So I operate my business around my lifestyle. Okay, so if you're not doing that, that is one of the reasons why your strategy is failing. Okay, number 3, you're not tailoring your visibility strategy to your strengths. So you may be very good at writing, or you may be very good at talking or video, but you're not doing those things. You're doing what you think you should be doing based on what everybody else is doing. Okay, and that is having an impact on you. Number 4, you lack focus. You're trying to do too many things. You might be trying to be on so many different platforms, and by doing all these things, you're not doing anything well. Focus, 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 focus. See things to completion. Stay and see things and let them see results, and you will see results, okay? Number 5 is you have a plan, but you're not implementing it. Like, you're not actually taking any action. You're just kind of like, well, I have my plan. It's really pretty. It's on my wall. But that's where it stays. It doesn't like come out. You don't implement it. You don't take action. So that is a big, big thing I see. Like, people are not taking action and the right action. Number 6 is that you're not being consistent. So you may start something, you don't follow through, you quit, you start again, and in that time you're losing that whole know, like, and trust factor. In that time you're losing momentum, and you're not giving things time to embed. Like I said, 90 days is what you need to really see the consistency and the results that come through. Okay, and finally, you are trying to target the wrong client, or if you have the right client, you have the wrong product or service, or you're in the wrong place and they can't even see what you have to offer. All right, so those are the 7 steps, the 7 reasons why your current visibility strategy is not working. So if any of those resonate with you and you're thinking, do you know what, Chichi, I need help with my strategy, or I don't have a strategy, or I've been doing all these things but they're not working, then send me a PM, book a call, let's talk. This is what I do. I help businesses, I help women like you to fix this problem, because it's a very simple fix. You just have to identify what the issue is and provide the solution. And by doing so, you know, I have clients who I work with, and within 2 weeks, they've booked clients because they've changed their messaging, or they have changed their strategy and made sure that they're very clear on who their ideal client is. And so by talking and getting on the call, we really make sure that we know who you're trying to target, your ideal client is clear. We also know and make sure that your service or product that you're offering to them is what they actually want in the way that they want it. And then we look at your actual marketing efforts. How effective are they? Are they getting you in front of the right people at the right time? Okay, so drop me a PM or book a call and we can chat. All right. If you're not in CEO Mastery, this is my free community of over 2,500 women where we talk about this stuff all the time. It's accountability, support, you know, encouragement and inspiration, full of female entrepreneurs. I would love to see you in there. It's ceomasterygroup.com. Go to the link, sign up, you get let in. Got an awesome free gifts for you as well, and I'd love to see you in there. So for those of you who are still on, I would love to know, do you have any questions on anything? Did it resonate with you? Give me some hearts or likes, let me know. And what are you going to do differently now that you know this stuff? How are you going to change what you're doing? Because obviously we like to be constantly improving. Kaizen is my favorite word, continuous improvement. So we learn new things and we say, well, how can we apply it to our business? So if you have a question or you want to tell me how you're going to apply this to your business, let me know in the chat. And like I said, we will continue this conversation over in CEO Mastery. If you're not in that group, let me know. But if you are watching the replay, thank you so much. I'm going to check if there's any questions. I haven't seen anything yet. But like I said, if you do have a question, post it in the chat. I do come back and read the comments and I will get back to you. All right. So thank you for watching me live. Those of you who watch live, just checking again, nothing come through there. But I will continue this conversation over in CEO Mastery and I will speak to you very soon. All right. Take care. Bye.